I'm Michelle Sweeny. I'm going to demonstrate the Ashtanga Standing Sequence today. Start with your hands high above your head, look up, and then swan dive down. With your peace fingers, grab your big toes and forward fold. Breathe, inhale, and exhale. Now lift up your toes and slide your palms underneath your feet. And with your arms, pull yourself down to the earth. Feel the stretch. Inhale, come up, reach up to the sky, and bring your hands to heart center. Samastitihi. Raise your right leg and step it behind you, bringing your feet wide on the mat, and now turn your right foot towards the back of your mat. Bring your arms to a strong T, and then tip over, reaching your hands down to your leg, your other hand up to the sky. This is triangle pose. Trikonasana. Now come back up and rotate your right foot forward and your left foot to the front of your mat. Reach down to your leg and bring your right arm up to the sky. Look up towards your right fingertips. This is Trikonasana, triangle pose. Come back to a strong T. And we're going to switch the other way with your right toes pointing toward the back of your mat. And this time revolve, putting your left hand on your right foot and your right hand in the air. Come back to a strong T. We'll switch to the other side, doing the same thing. So point your left toes to the side and bring your right arm to your left toes for revolved triangle pose. Come back to a strong T. Come to the top of your mat with your hands at heart center. Samastitihi. Now for our next series of poses. This is extended side angle. Bend your right knee, bring your right elbow to your knee and your left arm above your head. Come to a strong T and switch sides. This time bend your left knee. Bring your left elbow to your left knee and your right arm over your ear like you're swimming. Look up to the sky. Now come back to a T. And we're going to turn back to the right side. Bring your hands to prayer. Bend your right knee and bring your left elbow to your right knee for a twist. This is revolved side angle. And now switch to the other side. Your hands to prayer. Left knee bent and your right elbow touching your left knee. Parvarita Parsvasana. Now come back to a strong T, and we will return to the top of the mat, Samastitihi. Come back to your breath. And now step open wide again, come to a strong T. Look up and bend forward. Bring your hands to the ground for a wide-legged forward fold. Breathe. 5 deep breaths here. Now bring your hands to your hips. Come up halfway. And then bring your head back down to a wide-legged fold. Now come up again, bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers, and come back down to a wide-legged forward fold, this time feeling the stretch across your shoulder blades in this wide-legged forward fold. One more time, come up halfway, bring your hands to your toes, wrap your fingers around your toes and pull with the strength of your arms to deepen the stretch across your hamstrings. And now come back up to a strong T and step up to the top of your mat, Samastitihi. Connect with your breath. Step your right leg behind you and rotate your body around so you're facing the back of your mat. Bring your feet wide like you're stepping on railroad tracks and bring your hands behind your back. Bend forward with your body, keeping your legs straight. This is Parsvottanasana, pyramid pose. Come up and rotate your body and your feet around to face the front of your mat, keeping your legs the same distance apart from each other. And now, pyramid pose over your left leg. Inhale, come up and step forward to the top of your mat, Samastitihi. Connect with your breath. Now we'll do some balancing poses. Bring your right foot up in front of you. Grab your big toe with your peace fingers and hold it out in front of you. And then out to the side. Balance. We'll hold each pose for 5 breaths. Now bring your fingertips to the center of the arch of your foot. Keep your leg out in front of you. Bend your knee if needed. And now bring your hands to your hips, keeping your foot straight out in front of you. Balance. Stay strong. And come back to both feet. We'll do that on the other side, on your left side. So get your left foot up. And grab your big toe with your fingertips. And balance. Now let's take that out to the side. Bring your arms out to a T. And it's okay if you wobble. Come back to the center. And now reach for the arch of your foot with your fingertips. Stay strong. And now hold your leg up and put your hands on your hips. Balancing here with your leg out in front of you. And both feet on the floor. Yes. Next we'll do the half-bound lotus pose. This is one of my favorites. So bring your sole of your foot to the crease of your hip and raise your left arm up. Reach around back and just effort your fingertips towards the tips of your toes. And then raise your right arm up to the sky and forward fold as far as you can. Try and keep your balance. And this is called Ardha Baddha Padmottanasana, the half-bound lotus. And do this on the other side. Bring your left foot up to the crease of your hip for half lotus. Bind that with your right arm behind you. Reach towards your toes. It's okay if you can't quite touch, but we're going to try for that. Reach your other hand up to the sky and then slowly and carefully bend over as far as you can, reaching towards your toes on the ground. Good job. Now bring your hands to heart center, Samastitihi. Take a minute to breathe. Okay. Now we'll be doing the warrior poses. So bring your legs out wide, bend your right knee, and bring your arms up high above you, bringing your elbows in close to the top of your head. And now open your hands to a T and look over your front fingertips for warrior two. Now we'll repeat both of these warriors on the other side. So coming through a strong T, switch your feet around to the other side of your mat. Bend your left knee, arms straight up to the sky, look up, stretch up. This is warrior one. Open your hands to a T and look over your left fingertips. This is warrior two. Strong. Coming back to Samastitihi at the front of your mat. Arms up and sink down into chair pose. Bend your knees, sink your hips down. And stand up, come back to Samastitihi. This is the end of the standing sequence for Ashtanga Yoga practice. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you feel wonderful. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.